Hi YouTube, it's Kristen. I've been a while and haven't posted anything, but I just figured my boyfriend's gone right now. He's working late today, so I was going to come down here and cook dinner for him, or at least get started on dinner, because usually I'm the one that gets home late, and he's the one that starts cooking the dinner first. But because it's the roles have reversed this time, I figured I'm gonna do the dinner. So I prefer choosing what's next in line, like going in order of like what's the oldest thing in the house, as opposed to like what do I want. I usually choose what I want based off of what's the last in the house. So I know I need to use up some of these garlics, and then I got to use up this hummus, Ithaca hummus, roasted red pepper. And then aside from that, I want to try to do the vegetables. Like I want to do vegetables. And I have this open bag of grilled summer blend. It's like summer squash and stuff. And it's not flavored or anything. It's just straight up frozen. I got that from BJ's. So I got that stuff, and then we've had these boxed potatoes for a long time. So I'm thinking about it, except I don't know, man. Me and the milk and the butter, I'm not like a huge fan of, but he really does like these. And I mean, I like them too. It's just 4 servings per container. So it would be 170 times 2 for me and 170 times 2 for him. I don't know how to do math, but the calories add up quick with packaged stuff, which is why I like to do like frozen veggies and stuff a lot. But I have that and I can do the veggies and hummus mixture together, and then I can do the potatoes. And then I have, we have these chicken tenders, again from BJ's. And I don't really like to eat meat, but I don't know what else to put with it. I mean, I could. So the last time I used these grilled summer veggies, I made it with like a Chinese sauce and rice and quinoa. But I'm all out of my quinoa right now, and it's just plain white rice. And I could do the rice and veggies, but I'm kind of like a little riced out right now. And that also could just be because, and also how much rice do we even have? So we're kind of low on this. But honestly, I might just do it. And, you know, these au gratin potatoes can be for like him and the boys, maybe. I think personally I would rather do, well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I can try potatoes. Jeez, I don't know. This is why I don't like cooking, because also it's really hot in here. So like, I'm finding myself not wanting to. But then like, what's he gonna have when we come home? You know? And I could do, he likes these meals, so if I wanted to do for him and me, like, he likes this stuff, like these frozen meals. These are again from BJ's. He likes this stuff, but I don't, because again, the calories and sodium is a lot. But it probably is easier to do this. I don't know if Reese and Elliot like this, because if they do, then I don't necessarily want to do it for us. But I know that they're not really going to want the zucchini. I get overwhelmed and then I just move on to the next topic. So it takes about 22 minutes to cook. So I think I'm just gonna do that. And make garlic toast with it too, perhaps. Because I don't feel like cooking. It's super hot in here. My mood has kind of been all over the place today. Like, I woke up relatively well, but I don't know, man. Sometimes my emotions just get the better of me, even though nothing's actually wrong and there's no real reason to freak out. I just, I do. So, who knows? So, I think I'm gonna start at 6 o'clock because it takes 20 minutes. I guess I could just do it now. I'll just do it now and get it over with. And that way it'll be here for when he comes home. Anyway, okay. So I need a big pot. By the way, do you see this? Something disgusting happened in our walls. It actually has been going on for like 8+ years. We just figured it out. And it created mold on our cabinets. That's how we figured it out, because there was mold that was coming through. That's where we used to keep our drinking glasses. And there was mold coming through the cabinet. And we had to tear out the cabinets themselves and see how far the mold went back. And we got it. Teddy got it, not me, but he got it all. And now he's got to like patch it up again. But like, crazy shit happens when you're a homeowner. I just gotta say, like, the weirdest, most outlandish shit that you would never dream of happens. It's crazy. So that's why that is a hole in our wall. Okay. This pan will be big enough. Like a fat. I hope this pan will be big enough, but it might be a little small. I still am gonna add some garlic in here because can't go wrong with garlic, and I still might add the rest of this because I don't think it'll taste different. I don't think it'll be, well, garlic and hummus, that goes together, right? We'll see. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is see if it all fits in this. And I think we're supposed to add water to it. I'm just gonna read the directions. How about that? So the reason I'm choosing to make this on the stovetop, because it came in 3 different ways for the directions, and only one of the 3 you could use the whole bag. And I'm a lazy cook, so I don't want to divide it in a half or a third or a fourth or anything like that. I just want to cook it all, and then it can just be in the refrigerator for a few days. So we're cooking bird's eye garlic chicken, and it says it has white meat chicken, pasta, garlic sauce, broccoli, carrots, and corn. Now, we've gotten this a couple times because Ted really likes it. In the past, My favorite's always been the veggies, like the broccoli, carrots, and corn. Sometimes the chicken is a little gross, but I don't think he ever has a problem with it. I think it's just me. And I don't want to say anything because he's more picky about meat than I am. I think he's more picky about food than I am, but maybe not, honestly. I think we have different preferences. I have to try to talk loud over this crinkling. Like, ASMR is kind of nice, but not when it's this loud. Like, I mean, it is, but it could also be distracting. Okay, so this is definitely not gonna fit in this pot. It says what? Empty entire frozen meal into 12-inch nonstick skillet and add a half a cup of water. I feel like this is over. I think I need to add a whole pot, honestly. Like, a skillet is just... You have to break it up because it's too clumpy. He usually does this stuff. My favorite things to make is like steamed veggies and rice. That's like my normal go-to meal. I just don't like these prepared ones, but like I get why they're important. I really don't think we have enough. It says skillet, but like I think they mean wok. This is the biggest pot we own, so it better fit in here. I just don't like cooking in stainless steel. I know that's what the chefs use because it's probably better. And I know it's better because of Teflon's like, isn't that cancerous or something? Like the non-stick stuff. It just sucks though because like, I'm gonna get a spatula. It's starting to ball. It just sucks though because the non-stick really helps for non-cooks like me. But, you know, I don't want cancer. Not like I would have it if I used it, but I mean, I do have non-stick pans and I do frequently use them sometimes. Everything in this world gives you cancer. Or at least that's just my view, because my dad had cancer and that's the first time I ever heard about cancer. And I think it scarred me probably for that disease specifically. But anyway, I'm just gonna do the whole pot. This is like the biggest pot we own, so thankfully it all fits. How many servings is this? 11 servings. So we're gonna have this for 5 days, maybe. Okay, half a cup. Okay, so half a cup. See, I threw away the instructions before I even like fucking did shit with the stuff. I hope I don't ruin this big meal. I can't even fucking heat shit up, you know? That's bad. Half a cup of water, 22 minutes. All right, let's see. Two of these should be good. Do you know, like, what vlogging reminds me of these days? Or even, like, lives when people are, like, live cooking, but, like, when they don't engage in their chat. Or at least, like, what I feel like right now. My dad had these VHS videos before like YouTube and the internet was a thing, and him and his buddy would go camping and they would just set up the camera and do things like grill or fish or set up the camper, like the camp tent area. And they would just like have it in the background and like doing stuff, going in and out of the camera. And it's really fun to look back on, because I think at one point my mom was able to get them from cassette tapes to VHSs. And then I think she was able to get them from VHS to like a CD. And now I think we're trying to get it on a CD to like an MP3 or just like a virtual video to be able to upload onto the website. But it's really cute because it's like my dad and his friend camping, and they just set up an electronic camera to record themselves. And it's like vloggers before it happened. So it's pretty cool. And I'm 16 minutes into this kind of video where I'm trying to figure out what I'm cooking. It'd be better if I was camping though, I feel like. Yes, it would. There's 33, 43, 50. So at the 50 it should work. But I want to put this in here. I'm going to chop a little, I guess I don't need to. I guess I'll save these for another time because it does have garlic in there. I don't know, man. I just don't really feel good. I probably should put this hummus in though. But it also has enough flavoring on its own that I could probably just save it for like rice. These are just gonna go right in the air fryer. It's Texas toast. I usually would do 1 or 2 slices. My boyfriend usually eats more than me. This just came out of the air fryer. It's a screw. So I don't know where that came from. I hope nothing's badly missing. I'm gonna do 5 of these just in case he wants 3. Because I could limit myself to 2, but I mean, sometimes I do want another one. I hate how these stick together. Fuck. I almost need a fucking knife. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3. Fuck me. These things are so fucking annoying. I can't fit 5 on these either, unfortunately. If I do it like this. Oh, there we go, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Long ways, 2 long ways, and then 2 horizontals. So, I'll put that in the toaster oven. I'll put the rest back in the freezer, and then I think I just gotta let this deep thaw for the next like 15 minutes. And we've got 3 more for another day. Put these in the other freezer actually. worried about this. It's like, I can't really store it much. Like the bottom's starting to work, but like, what about the top? You know, because it's so fucking tall. Like a skillet would be better, maybe, like a wok. I feel bad that there's not water in it. I don't know how to actually do this shit. My boyfriend said he's gonna take care of the dishes. I really don't want to do it because I like to put the dirty dishes away, like when it, like right when I used it. I like to put it straight into the dishes, and he just lets it sit, and then it like gets cakey and yucky. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this, and hopefully it'll turn out well. If not, my boyfriend is the chef in our household, so we'll see. Bye.